Alright guys, quick update. We want to look at the markets, so let's do it together. And here we are at my desk, so let's have a look. Very interesting point in time. This is why I'm making this update. We want to look at Euro USD and we want to look at the dollar pairs because we have now the first signal. Let's go on the daily that this down thrust is finally like stopping, or that there is now some move to the upside, correction, or maybe even impulse. We'll see what it will be coming. As you can see, we have this beautiful engulfing right here. I really like this, and this is not just coincidental, right? You can see here, this is the low point that was gained back here as well again, and here is also a significant support area, right? So for me, all of this right here is a support area, right? So very interesting. And you can see last time we were down here, we did have a big rally after that. That one was huge. It was 400 pips, guys. So I'm expecting here another pull to the upside coming again, similar to this kind of signal that we had here, this kind of move, right? But of course, this will be going in, like, you know, not straight like this, right? It will be taking some up and down movement. This is what the market always is doing, right? But here would be the target area, I think, for the first push. Could be even a little bit lower, maybe here, as you know, there's some resistance here as well, but I'm assuming there will be some move up coming here in the euro. So very interesting. I love this kind of signal right here. So this is why I wanted to make this a video update. I like this engulfing, it makes sense to me. And now check this out, guys. We did have this structure that broke here to the downside, right? But now if we take the targets of that structure, right? Okay, I forgot this is trading view. You need to press the buttons super hard, otherwise they don't work. And then here you go. So now we're measuring out the target, and you can see we came right in the 200% and 223.6. This actually coincides with the support zone that you can see from the structure, but also this you can measure out this as the target, right? Pretty clearly you can see there's a 200% here, 223. What does it mean? It just means this structure, which was broken to the downside, right? This kind of double top. If you take this distance, actually, you know, this distance from the high to the low of the structure, and just, you know, copy this one. So we want to clone it. So here you go, and, you know, put it on the breakout, on the neck breakout. Basically, you exactly get the 200%. This is actually what this kind of tool, Fibonacci tool, is doing, right? Nothing else. So yeah, and a lot of times we go in this area 200 to 223, which is the target area, and we were dipping in there, as you can see right here. And now we have a bullish engulfing here. So I really like this setup so far, so keep that in mind. So maybe we will finally see some dollar weakness coming after this very yeah, decisive move down, which was a lot of pips, guys. This was a 400 pips move again, 450 pips, and now I'm assuming we will reverse here and get a nice pullback of 200 pips minimum, right, for the longer run. And of course, keep in mind this daily candle should also be, you know, retraced in a smaller time frame. So I'm assuming a pullback here as well, and then up, right? This is what I'm assuming here. So now we can check out maybe the 2-hour time frame or 1 hour or whatever, right? We can see here we are back at some kind of resistance level, I think, here, right? Like this one and this one up here. So I'm assuming for the next couple of sessions, right, probably coming up a bit, then down again to close the daily gap, right, this fair value gap on the daily bullish engulfing, and then we could see another move up. So I'm having this on the watch list for a very nice swing opportunity here, right? Okay, then we need to see, because weekly still is a bit strong to the downside, right? On weekly we don't see any signals yet, but like I said, the daily gives us a clear signal, and I'm assuming if the daily bullish engulfing will play out, then here we will start doing a green week next week. And if the weekly then closes green, then we should have easily a couple of green weeks up, right? We need to see, of course, if the weekly keeps being heavy, then we could go lower again all the way to this 223, because this was not touched yet. So keep in mind there could be a third touch still coming here and then go up, right? Because so far we have like 1 or 2 weeks, maybe there will be a third one, we will see. But anyway, I'm seeing the first signs of this down move stopping, and first signs of a good long opportunity to play out here, right? So then let's go quickly to the other ones. Maybe we'll go to AUD USD. This one looked interesting as well. You can see here again we are in a clear area of interest here for me, right? Looks pretty nice. Then we can see, let's have a look here in terms of pullback. So again, here is the 50% if you go all the way to the low to here, right? And yeah, last time we were here we did have a nice rally, so I'm assuming we could have a nice rally here again to minimum go again to this high point, right? So then kind of looking kind of like a shoulder, head shoulder stuff. So I'm assuming here also something like this, right, to come. So looking pretty good here. AUD, nice turnaround candle on the daily. So I'm very curious. So what you could actually do here is we could wait here for this daily, next daily candle to confirm this, right? Because this is still a little bit sketchy. I mean, it's a nice turnaround candle. I'm assuming this will hold, and then the next one to be green. But here in the AUD, what you could do is just wait for the next candle to close then green. So let's kind of illustrate that, right? Something like that, right? A green candle like this with a close. My drawing skills, guys. So with a close over this one, right? Over this support right here. This will be super important, super crucial. So here actually it's maybe still better to wait for something like this to come, right? So waiting one more day. And if this closes like that, then next week, perfect. Then the weekly on the next week due to this daily signal confirmation should then turn green, right? Again, some pullback and then come up, right? Eventually all the way up here. So here also I'm expecting a nice long possibility from the current point. This will be 800, this will be 180 pips. 800 is a little bit much. We're not talking about GJ or anything. So, but keep in mind here, it might be better to just wait one more day and then attack it long on the next week if we can see a green day closing tomorrow like that over this clear neckline here, right? So looking pretty well here. Then interesting, now let's have a look at this other dollar pair stuff. So we have USD and Swiss franc. Okay, here also I like it. I like what I'm seeing because we are clearly here in actually a downtrend, meaning weaker dollar, stronger franc, but we had this kind of push up here, right? Pullback, and here is the area of resistance. So this one is a little bit large. This is what I not like so much, right? It's all of that actually. So it's a little bit large, but if this turns around here, keep in mind we're on the weekly right now. If this turns around here on this kind of a neckline or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, I'm assuming this to come all the way down here. Actually, this was still the target. So far the target is not reached. I was thinking this will come rather easily, but then we have already this kind of yeah, pull back up prematurely, right? So I'm assuming this target will still come. Now here could be the reversal point, right? Now on daily this is not yet very clear, because like I said, all of this is the resistance area right here. So this is still would let it ferment a little bit, right? And then see if it's giving us any signal. We're right at the 76 here, right? So what I would like to see here, of course, is a clear bearish engulfing. So that is still not here. So same thing like in the AUD USD, we should rather wait another day. Maybe it will come up again or something like that. And then I would like to see something like that, guys. Let's go. Here you go. I would like to see a candle like this to play out, right? So let's put it here. Something like that, right? If this happens, perfect, then we will be in the same place like this. Right here was a big red one. Yeah, this one didn't close below, but this one did. This one was the definite confirmation candle to go lower. And with the target, you know, you could measure it out with the target down here, which worked out beautifully. And now here, same kind of story. We do have still also a low point right here. So this one, and I want a big push down, bearish engulfing, something like that. If this happens tomorrow, beautiful. And then for the next week, it's pretty clear, something like that. If this doesn't happen tomorrow, then we should wait for it, right? Here, I would let it ferment a little bit longer, but it's starting to line up, I think. So I think keep it on the watch list, because I do think this will be a nice opportunity here soon. And of course, if this one is turning bearish with a clear signal to go down, if AUD is turning bullish with a clear signal to go up, and Euro USD is already having the signal and it keeps going up, then of course we have a three kind of instruments showing us dollar weakness is about to play out, and that is a very good confirmation, right? If all of them tell us the same story, then we should definitely try to you know, capitalize on that. So with that being said, this is basically what I'm seeing right now. Maybe we can look at GU to wrap it up. GU, I don't like this pair too much. Normally don't trade it that much here. What can we see? Yeah, basically this one is not giving us any signal yet, as you can see. So here I would wait, let it ferment, right? So let's have a look here, but you can see we're struggling here around the 50-60. I'm thinking also here this will turn around rather soon. You can see the following on the weekly. We made it back to the last kind of support area right here. So maybe if this weekly comes up a little bit more tomorrow, then we could have a green one for the next week. So looking okay. The next kind of support would be down here though. So could also have a little bit more downside, maybe another week, we need to see. But here daily is clearly still missing. This close doesn't convince me about anything. Not engulfed, nothing. And problem is here you can see a clear resistance as well. Even if the daily would engulf, there is still a problem. As you can see, there's a clear resistance, right? This was support, broke down, so it's resistance right now. So here we need to wait. And even here there is another one right here. So this one is still an issue. So GU here still looks kind of bad, right? So I would wait here for a clearer signal to, you know, that this wants to go up, which at the moment is not the case. But if it does, then we could target this kind of head shoulder formation as well to come up here then finally, right? So if we have now some kind of, you know, signal, but so far this is not ready. This is not ready. This is still waiting. But the other ones that I showed you are better. So they look more beautiful. Then last thing we can see, maybe NZD USD. This one is nearing itself at this low point. So also here I'm expecting a turnaround rather soon, but here same story. We need to wait maybe 1 or 2 more days for a clearer engulfing. This is not yet telling us to buy it, but it's getting there, right? It's getting there. That's what I'm seeing. Now let's look here also at the pullback. So here, yeah, we are actually under 60, but we could touch the 76 and then turn around. Need to wait it out. Here, still waiting. So the top one for me is Euro USD. Looks the best and strongest to be turning around rather soon. Daily gave us already now the signal. So here, looking good. Second one is AUD. My second one on the priority list. But like I said, we need to have another green candle close up here. After that, the USD Swiss franc was also very nice, lining up. After that, the entity USD, and the lowest one is GBP USD, because personally I don't trade it, and secondly, it doesn't look like anything right now. So, and this one likes to fake, keep in mind. So this is why I'm not trading it, because it likes to fake. All right, guys, that is it. Take care, and I catch you in the next one. Peace.